Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys, so I have two plays for you guys today. One in hockey, one basketball play. Masterclass, I have 4 more hockey plays and 3 additional basketball plays today. Nothing in baseball, a little bit too contradictory. Again, I did early on have a slight lean towards Atlanta. I guess I would still have a slight lean towards Atlanta. Last couple steam bets come in on Houston. I'm just not going to touch it. Yeah. Laying off the baseball game. Unfortunately, I wish I had a play for you guys. I do not. So yesterday, guys, we took a split 1-1. Now, we did end up losing a unit there because bottom line is we had a parlay and we had Dallas to win by -1.5. I said there was a 16% chance that both those would lose and a 36% chance that they would both win. I know there were some unhappy campers yesterday when they both did not win, but again, 36% chance. However, we had good positive expected value. Okay. I get sometimes why people come here the second I post a video, they hit the dislike button. I'm sure they don't even watch the video. They turn up, hit dislike, and off they go. I get it because what I represent in sports betting is an inconvenient truth for a lot of people. I represent the reality of sports betting. And I know there's a lot of people out there that they see these guys on their yachts, and, surrounded by hot girls and lobsters, and they get off their yachts and, then they do a video from their, 10-year-old Rolls Royce, and life's looking pretty good, right? You want to be those people, do you not? You want to have a yacht. You want to have, girls or guys around you, whatever the case may be. You want to eat lobster, okay? That's the life you want. And, thinking that you can win 70%, it's a way to get there, right? 65%. You'd be there. There's no question about it. If you can hit 65% of sports, you'd track down Jeff Bezos pretty quickly. But I come along and I represent the inconvenient truth, the ugly side of sports betting that is reality. And when reality pops up, guys, then, the dreams of getting the instant gratification, they disappear. Are yachts and supercars and nice houses possible in sports betting? Yes, I think I've proven that. But it doesn't happen overnight. And as a matter of fact, it takes years, if not decades, to achieve that. It's taken me 17 years as a professional to get where I am. It was the exact reason because I was not searching for instant gratification that I was able to achieve these things, because I stuck to the bankroll management. I had discipline, and I worked my ass off for many, many, many years. And that is what is required to be successful in anything. So even if we're not talking sports betting here, that is the mentality and the mindset that you need to become a millionaire. It doesn't matter what you do outside of walking into your local Quickie Mart, buying a $2 scratch off and winning $1 million. Outside of that, if you want to do it in the real world, here's another inconvenient truth for you. You're going to have to work for it. Okay? Nothing in life comes easy. So again, if you're coming here looking for 65, 70% winners, you got the wrong channel. Okay? Because here we just serve up reality. How life really is for a professional sports bettor. 54 to 56%. That is where we live. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, if you do it right, you will make a lot of money. Okay? If you do it right. And there's a big if to that. But I hope that you guys decide to do that or stop sports betting. That's the other alternative. Decide that, sports betting is just not for you, and take up sewing or something. Do anything other than just give your money away to the books, because I guarantee you they will take it. Speaking of the books, one last thing before we jump into today's picks. Speaking of the books, they have been getting absolutely slaughtered. Okay, go on Las Vegas Review and or Las Vegas Journal and look up some of the articles. Look at the interview from Caesar's Palace. The Caesar's Palace director actually called their sports betting a bloodbath. He said it's been a bloodbath. There's numerous, MGM is another one. There's numerous books reporting massive losses over the past few weeks. Now, why do you think that might be? Do you think that Vegas has lost its edge? Or do you think maybe it's just like, just a little hiccup in the road where Vegas is actually losing and the public's winning? It happens all the time. Vegas prefers it happen now versus at the Super Bowl, but it does happen. I believe Caesar's Palace lost something in the vicinity of $30 million over the past few weeks, including some really massive bets. But that happens. It's to be expected. The public does win from time to time. If the public never won, Vegas would not exist because nobody would bet. If you couldn't win, you wouldn't bet, right? So it's actually good for business to have the public win. For Vegas, it's good for business to have the public win from time to time. They're getting most of that back. And believe me when I tell you that will not last. So anyways, onward and upward, guys. I want to see people be successful on here. I want to see people make money. I don't want to see people be miserable and be hurt and lose money. Okay. So if sports betting is not for you, if you cannot follow the simple dynamics of bankroll management, and it's really easy to do actually if you commit to it. Okay. It's just a self-control thing. If you commit to it, there's nothing easier than following bankroll management because it's math. Just let the math dictate what your unit size is. Okay. You're going to bet 2% of your unit or 2% of your bankroll. You get $1,000 bankroll, there's a $20 bet. What could be easier than that? Except we as human beings complicate it. We complicate that, such a simple thing to do. And if you can just uncomplicate the shit out of your life and just do this one thing, just follow bankroll management, you're going to be successful. All right, so let's go. One very last thing here. One day this week, Wednesday, Thursday, not 100% sure. More than likely tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm just going to be sending out free picks via email, so there will not be a free picks video. So if you're not on the email list, down below, and you can sign up. All right, guys. So a couple plays today. We have hockey and we have baseball. Again, I have 4 additional plays in hockey and Masterclass, 3 more basketball, and nothing in baseball. First off, guys, we are going to go with Seattle minus 125 in the NHL. Seattle minus 125. Got some steam. Definitely the sharp side here, guys. Montreal has underperformed, I should say, early on this season. Seattle, again, should have had the win on them a couple nights ago. And then the third period, they just self-destructed. Again, another game where we outshot them. We had the lead 2 times in the game. 2 times they blew it. And then at the end, just self-destructed. But I like Seattle in this spot, guys. I think that there's a very nice edge here. So we're going to take Seattle minus 125. 1 unit play. Next, guys, we are going to go to the NBA. We have a 1 unit play. Philadelphia 76ers team total under 107.5. So again, I think it's a decent spot for the Knicks. It's a decent spot for the under. In this particular spot, guys, I'm going to go a full unit. Phillies team total under 107.5. There's a couple books, including Pinnacle, that you can get 108.5. However, at 108.5, you got to lay minus 121. And again, it's not available. I checked around other books. Most books, guys, 107.5. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Take Philadelphia 76ers team total under 107.5. So it's just the amount of points that Philadelphia scores. So hopefully that stays low. All right, guys. So that is it for us today. Again, if you're interested in Masterclass, benderwins.com, guys. $99 a month, and it gets you my full card every single day. But please, if you're thinking about joining Masterclass, be prepared to follow bankroll management because it's a must. It's an absolute must. Okay, so if you're interested in going that next level, guys, we just released a brand new Masterclass educational video. It's like 40 minutes long, all talking about live sports betting. I tell you my secret that I use for live sports betting. something I never would have discussed, whatever, 5 years ago, even maybe 3 years ago, probably wouldn't have discussed it, but it's out there if you're interested. BenderWins.com, guys. Again, $99 for an entire month. And yeah, that's it for us today. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day, and bye for now.